Yo. Hey, this podcast right here has been recorded at Austin Carlisle Digital Content Studio. You mean?
And if you want your podcast to sound this fire,
you got to reach out to my man John at www.austincarlisle.com.
Get here,
Bitch.
WW.
Bitch, I'm taking off, I'm floating out of space. Been too many racks, designer on my waist. She said she feeling me, wanna ride my way. She be my everything.
Going like this rock out a little bit. About that nigga blackmail.
Bitch, I'm all about my money, I don't play. Say, baby, please don't leave, she want me to stay. She fell in love with me, I just wanted that cake.
Hey. Y'all know what's going on, man.
Did you hit that one? What's that shit called?
Just know, it's your boy Mill ScressFree be in the building. Just know, it's ScressFree Sundays podcast. We back again. Feel me? What the fuck is this? What's this nigga name? Yeah, episode 34. We gonna start introducing the numbers for real. Big Shaq, Big Championship Shaq, Big Hall of Fame Shaq, Big After Penny Shaq, Big Kobe Shaq.
One time, that's the two numbers in my name.
3, 4.
3, 4.
Treyway, Quattro.
Might as well introduce yourself then.
Hayes the great. If you gonna spell it, you gotta spell it H4Z3.
That's no.
That makes me H1N1. $6. What?
Just
and that'll make me what? WD-40 because I'm slickest.
Hey, slick. So what you got for us? Just what you got for us, man.
Oh shit, y'all making me a rapper?
No, you gotta have a song.
Oh, you know I'm H2. Oh,
Hey.
I'm drippy, I'm watery. Pause that though. You
Drip season.
I'm out
What you
here.
got for us, Chrissy?
Come on.
Splish splash.
Okay.
Splish splash.
Splish splash.
She just said fuck it.
Yeah.
You got hit the water what?
Yeah.
2 times.
I was gonna say you could have done it with Chris my ass. Sometimes you had it too.
2 What's up, bro?
There you go.
He said, homie, I got 2
I got two
Hey, yo. Alright. Yeah, so we in here with the homie John. What's up, John?
Whoa.
Hey,
Big John,
Hey,
what's
y'all
up?
can't hear John, y'all can't see John, but
Say
John is
something
here
to John.
always.
John's always here.
So,
Everybody
yeah.
That's the
has
man that
John
make
live.
everything happen right there.
Exactly. But yeah, I guess we gonna go around, ask how everybody feeling for real. I had a cool week. What did I do this week?
I don't know, but the weather's changing, bruh.
Slowly
Yeah,
but
it is.
surely.
It's getting
It's
hot.
playing with us.
It's here.
It's coming.
Winter's gone.
Alright, so I'm gonna say this, cause y'all niggas know. Niggas de-iced last night.
Really?
Yeah.
For what though?
So that's basically spraying the plane off when it's too cold and like basically spraying it with like whatever the fuck that shit called, that traditional windshield wipers.
Antifreeze
for planes.
planes.
So yeah, so they I wasn't at work last night, but they said they did.
They got that cold last night?
Yeah.
I mean, I did. It was frost on the cars this morning.
Yeah.
So it was a little icy.
So
So we trying to put them days behind us.
Yeah, the weather
Yeah,
playing with
come
niggas
on.
for real.
Let it be nice.
Got
Ain't you ready for the
70s
nice
coming up
weather?
this
This
weekend.
weather change kicking my ass though, bro. I
You
ain't
see?
gonna lie.
You over there with a thing of whip.
Fuck y'all head up.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
yeah.
70s this weekend, but today is Sunday.
Nah, that's a fact.
So it's gonna be nice.
That's how
Yeah,
that's
so
it's gonna be
happy.
nice.
It's nice
tomorrow and
today.
Saturday.
Listen,
It's
when y'all,
nice
y'all watch
today.
this, it's nice today.
It's nice when y'all watching
On
it.
Sunday, it's gonna be
fucking
nice.
out.
When y'all open y'all YouTube links, YouTube channels,
It'll
and
be nice.
click on this
outside.
link at 10 a.m. It's gonna be nice.
It'll
on
be
Sunday.
nice today.
Like,
It's gonna be nice.
What the fuck is they talking about? Guess what?
But
I ain't
yo,
going outside today.
no.
I ain't going
We-
outside.
I ain't staying in the house
we start
today.
recording, though, we was talking about Uber Eats and DoorDash and shit, right?
And go puff.
And yeah, so I that reminded me I wanted to have this conversation like a while ago, probably a couple episodes ago. So like y'all really realize like we in a different time now. Like people will say that they don't trust people, but y'all niggas trust level is a lot higher than what it really is. Like we trusting people to be a
Randomly
third person.
Show
Yeah, you
up
right.
at our door with
You
our
right.
food.
With
Yeah, they don't work for this store and they don't care about you. You never gonna see them again. They just want their money so they can You know, like if it's really a sick person delivering that food.
All right, so I only had one occasion where I thought somebody went in my shit.
Bro, I had one too.
And I was on some shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was on
Somebody
some
went and
shit.
get food.
It was at Chipotle one time and the bowl was looking a little short.
Yo,
That's all I'm gonna say.
I could have.
And you know how when they put the
couple
aluminum
scoops.
foil on, bro, that shit be on perfect.
Tight.
That
Yeah,
shit
like a
be on
nigga-
perfect.
like a nigga
So
peeled a
I'm
little
just like,
corner back.
I
Take
don't
a
know,
couple
bro.
scoops.
I ain't gonna hold you, but it was one time out of a couple, maybe like 15, 20 for real.
Don't fuck with my food. I kick.
Yeah.
I went to
Tasha.
I did a DoorDash for Tasha's. Now I'm gonna say this to Tasha's. When y'all sending y'all shit out, y'all start stapling the motherfucking
That's a
styrofoam
fact.
or some shit.
Not
like
even
that.
Tasha's. Everybody
Yeah, like,
needs to
'cause
staple that shit,
now-
bro. Cause like
I ordered a large jerk. I ain't ordered no regular, no small. I open my boxes, yo. I'm like,
small.
I guarantee you,
they
what
only
they
give.
did. They probably spread this shit out, like so that the shit didn't look
But-
like it was.
That's
So
crazy.
it didn't look like,
really that
but
hard.
nah, Tasha show love though. So
Niggas
it's
really
like,
fucked up if
Yo,
niggas doing that.
Because if that
trying-
shit looked short,
I'm
they
telling
definitely
you,
did
bro.
that
I'm
shit
telling
because
you.
Tasha
I think
definitely
Uber Eats
So
sold
this
is
love.
not the one
this
to
is
fuck
why
with.
it was suspicious for me, right? So I see the person go to Tasha's because on DoorDash you can follow where they going.
Yeah,
Right?
that's-
So all right, they got to Tasha's and they said when they got to Tasha's they had to make some additional jerk chicken.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, you know. So I when they came late, you know, she was like, yeah, when I got there, they ain't even had no more jerk chicken. They had to make some more jerk, blah 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 blah. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, cool, take a shit, go to eat it. Open my shit, and I'm like, yo, why does it just look like it's just two pieces in here? Then like they took an extra 20-30 minutes.
It's
So they
nasty for
two
taking one piece.
fucking-
That's crazy, yo. People
I know
be
they
crazy.
had to took another thigh out of my shit.
it's like, what if like the nigga that's delivering your food just had
All in your shit.
hungry on your route? Like, you feel me?
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I'll take this shit a little bit further. Y'all talk about how we're so trusting.
I know
with
what you
people.
about to say. I was about to say it too.
I take it to the even effect of apps and shit. Like we trust apps with our location, with every
Phones.
damn thing, phones, all that shit. Like the shit that trips me out is the Snapchat shit, cause you know if you don't set it to where you turn that the location off, it's automatically on. And if you go to the map and you like explain that shit, you can find your friends and like zoom in and it'll show you exactly where they are at that time. Like I'm literally
So,
considering going out the
so
grid on
listen,
some
no.
real shit because I'm not trying. Look, I'm a person that's actually had a stalker in the past and shit. Like I don't trust a lot of this type of shit. Like I'm starting to really not trust it. I'm about to go out the grid. I'm thinking about it.
Somebody's following you right now.
So hold
I'm
up,
sure.
y'all don't
I'm
y'all
sure.
y'all heard of it like
Like-
because y'all well I ain't gonna say his name but somebody we real close to in ScressFree said that they fuck with the premium snaps, the Snapchat.
Oh yeah.
So, what you saying that it just that just made me think like, all right, so chicks with the premium snaps, right? They gotta be careful with their location. I
They
assume.
gotta make sure they turn it off.
Like,
Niggas will pull up.
bro,
Like
like
a
a
don't
Jay-Z,
watch
like,
Lifetime.
oh,
Niggas
wow.
put your dick in
Hold
hand.
on, let me
Yeah,
get
'cause,
my
I mean, because what I did, I pulled the map up, and I was at work one day. I pulled the map up, and I went and I saw my little icon pop up, my little emoji shit. So I zoomed in. I'm like, wait a minute. This shit is giving
Right
the exact address of my job. I was like, fuck this.
I
Fuck
haven't
this.
been on Snap in.
Turn that.
I don't got it.
If you got it,
Turn
turn
that
that
shit
shit
off.
off, yo.
I turned that shit
Like,
off soon as
please
they
turn
put
that
it
shit
on
off.
there.
I never
Like
touched it.
on some real shit. I'm a person. I don't trust shit.
So y'all trust the people that make y'all food then?
Nope. I
Every
still
time you
eat
go
it.
out to eat, you taking a risk.
I still eat
Yeah,
it.
you just gotta
know
like
you
try
want
to
that.
ignore
It's a
that.
roll of the dice.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Like
Every time.
you only live
Alright,
once.
so, and I'm not even, and this is a crazy topic because I ain't trying to go down this food wormhole, but, and I'm gonna show niggas if I can find it, but I literally dead ass serious. It's Baltimore too, I swear to God. Seen a nigga recording a Chinese man taking Doug bodies.
Oh,
out
I
the back
saw
of
it.
the truck.
I saw it.
What's that?
That was coincidence. His dog died that day.
No,
Nigga, it was like
a cart.
80, it was like
It was
80
a cart
Dougs in the
full.
back of that
It was a
bitch, bro.
shopping cart full of skinned
Dogs.
Skinned dog.
It had to
like,
be
on some
dogs,
real
bro.
shit.
It's big chickens.
With
Nah,
four
you
legs.
wildin'.
Big chicken.
And it wasn't a goat. It
That's
wasn't no
big
goat.
chicken, bro.
It wasn't no
Yo,
Yo,
goat.
shout out to y'all Chinese. That's big
Remember
chicken.
that
yo.
shit?
That's big chicken.
I mean,
Shout
but
out to the White
I mean, to
Big
be
chicken.
honest,
The wild
Yeah, so
You
when
gonna
I
stop
went up
eating
to
it?
these Chinese
you gonna stop eating it?
I think
What,
until
Chinese
we started having this conversation, I forgot all about that video.
You should have
Are you
always
gonna-
been
are you
eating
gonna
I
chicken.
stop
literally just
eating
had this
from
conversation the
China.
other day.
I don't-
Moving
probably,
forward,
yeah.
are you gonna stop eating it?
Like if that video comes in my mind when I go to the Chinese store,
Are
probably.
you gonna stop
Y'all
eating
still
it,
eating
Christian?
Chinese food?
No.
I mean,
You
I
not gonna
was
stop
eating
eating
shrimp
Chinese
fried
food?
rice.
I'm not gonna stop eating Chinese
No,
food.
no, no. All right.
Are
But
you gonna stop
honestly,
eating
I'm
Chinese
thinking
food,
about my
Jay?
Chinese food.
I've
I examined the shit
stopped
out of
eating
it
Chinese food
first,
for a
like,
long time.
especially if
can't.
I could go to the mall.
Are you
and
gonna
look
stop
at it
eating
first.
Chinese food?
So what do you
I'm
niggas
not.
be getting from China?
The only thing to get is the shrimp fried rice.
Shrimp
That's the only
fried
thing.
rice, shrimp lo mein.
Yeah.
I get
broccoli,
Szechuan
broccoli.
lo mein. It got like chicken, and the place I get it from up Route 40 is actually chicken,
Chopped chicken.
chopped chicken, and
Uh-huh.
shrimp
That's
in
good.
there.
Yo, they do a good job up there. Shout out to y'all for
You
doing a
fucking
good
clown.
job in the skies and days.
You fucking fun.
Yeah,
This guy's in me.
Alright, so yeah.
talk about pings too. Chrissy,
Yeah.
don't send out no nudes either.
I don't.
Alright, cool. 'Cause I was gonna say,
Nigga, you be sending out nudes.
Shorty. Yeah, and this is
Like,
what I'm
nah.
trying to tell
You're
y'all
saying,
right
yeah.
now. Look, shorties will know exactly where you are now. Cause
What you
for
mean?
some
Just
odd
off of any
reason-
picture?
Yo, if your location is on in your phone, you take a picture, right?
Your
And you send it
location
to a
is on
person,
the
right?
phone,
And
on
they
the
save
picture.
that picture.
Oh,
Yo, the
Oh,
location
yeah,
of
yeah,
where
where
they
that
took
picture
that
was taken,
picture
yeah.
is there.
Yeah,
So I was
that's
trying to
true,
say, like,
that's
if you in
true.
your little bathroom and you trying to show a
That's
little
true.
ass or something,
That's true.
don't do it to nobody
But I
that
don't
ain't
have
been
my-
there already.
But I don't have my location on my phone.
Why? So why do Apple need all this information? Why do
Because
they?
they are trying to.
Because Apple is the government.
It's an
And
Apple.
they're Illuminati.
They probably more
Get me
powerful than
started.
the government.
Yo, witness taking
No,
this shit all off.
Yeah, he is in the
Because
second.
they got something. They
Wow.
got something else. It's something else that
Really in the
in the
settings.
settings like you can. It's something like they track your. It's something in your phone. They track
You
your
change
phone.
the
Like
camera,
stop
boy.
tracking your where you
Oh.
park, last place parked or something
Imagine
like
this,
that.
imagine this one, imagine this
That
one. This
was-
one crazy. This one
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
That's how I
Let
found the
Let
car
somebody
one
get
day.
into this on you for real.
On some
Let
real
somebody
shit,
get
that's
into
how I
this.
found the car
I'm trying to show
one
him
day.
who in here.
Golly, what's up? What's
No,
up? What's
go
up?
ahead, y'all
I'm
finish.
trying.
I think I
I'm
went
just trying to show you
downtown.
something.
Yeah.
It's another thing on the iPhone for real. You
John
can
in
see
here.
all of the
We all
places
in
where
here.
you've been, bro. It's in here. It's in settings.
So,
I don't know if your
point
phone
blank,
got that.
long and
Where do we start with this shit?
long story
We ain't even
short-
get into the local shit yet.
yeah,
Yeah, and we was just.
that's what I'm just saying. Long story short,
I guess that's kind of local.
Nah, man.
Talking about Uber Eats. And
We
delivery.
watch
talking
it
about
back.
Chinese
know
dogs.
what the fuck is going
Shit.
on.
It's
Long
it's
story
local
short,
food. It's local
Nobody
eats.
thinks the government is watching every move.
Uber
Okay.
Eats.
And
Local
they
eats.
importing
Uber.
Chinese dogs.
Local news.
Get your Uber Eats.
All right, so yeah, local news.
Eat your Uber.
I was
Eats.
downtown today.
How was that?
I seen the Squeegee Boys and I got some clothes.
Oh,
Not for
Boys
numbers.
was definitely out today.
Yeah, I seen them. So y'all want to talk about the Squeegee Boys?
yeah. What you got to say about the Squeegee Boys?
I don't know. I was just gonna let him talk about it.
There ain't really much to talk about. I thought you was gonna say when you was going downtown, it like you quick little plug in.
Oh yeah.
Thought you seen them on the way.
Oh yeah, no. So I seen him on the way when I was leaving. I went downtown to go network and buy some clothes. It's the homie that owned. I'll tell y'all niggas, but it's the homie that owned the shop and shit. And I got some food. And yeah, coming home for real. You know, right there by the Oreo Stadium and shit. About to hop on 95. Squeegee Boys for real. The niggas was looking like they was 13 too. They getting older for real. I don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Always
Some
on
location
some
shit.
He always
But yeah,
dollars,
so
dollars, always on some
I guess we
shit,
talking about the
that's all.
Squeegee Boys as far as the local shit this week. I just wanted to say, them niggas is old enough to be trapping, so I commend them.
Yeah,
They
I
was
commend
looking
them
old
too,
as
but
shit.
I told
Yeah.
them no thank you today because I didn't have any.
I tried to speed past for real. But
It's
I don't know, I ain't fucking with that.
It's like
That pan.
as a squeegee boy though, like
You know what's fucked
yo,
up?
did that make you mad?
You know
It's
what's
like
fucked
that's
up?
an alert now.
Could be trapping.
What's actually
Nah,
petty
nah.
for me?
Not even that. It's just like it's an alert that like people going to try to avoid. People can avoid you now. Like that's fucking your money up a little bit.
And I drive around with a bottle of, like, if you go to my car right now, it's a bottle of Windex in the car. Like, so when they
Try to
come
beat
up
him
to
to
the
the punch.
car,
Bro,
I literally
Hold on, Chuck hop on the
I
red
hold-
light and be like, oh, I got
I hold this shit up. I be like, no, I'm good. I
You
hold,
said I got
I hold the
my own
bottle of Windex.
I just did this, I'm
He
good.
got his whole, he got his whole
Y'all
Swiffer
gonna
shit.
fuck it
And
up.
if you all gonna use some shit, yo, use my shit. You trying to use that little dollar store shit? Fuck out of here.
Oh, we
yo.
ain't getting that little squeegee freeze from? You think they selling
Yeah,
them from the gas station?
definitely.
That's a good question.
They take them right up there.
That's what I thought.
Hey, you can ride me out the counter real quick, dummy.
And y'all know that they're not.
Alright.
Y'all know that they're not using any. I mean, I say antifreeze, but like windshield.
The good shit.
Nah, you know how you know when you go to the gas station and the little squeegee, the
It's
bucket,
in
the
there?
little water.
They
That's all they doing. It's dirty ass water.
Leaving streaks on your shit and everything.
Exactly. Bro, I've been.
Hustle up, yo.
I know.
No, shout out to them. No, listen. It's a couple of them that's definitely doing what they supposed to be doing. But yeah, I've been in cars where as though they hit the window and completely fucked the window up. Like it was worse than what it was. Like,
Muddy.
And you just like,
and they just had the window like,
Muddy.
I'm just trying to
money please, nigga. You just fucked my window.
Muddy waters.
Yo, that bourbon
Muddy
chicken
boy.
is Doug neck.
No, I did not like that shit for nothing.
Nah,
That shit used to hit.
Bourbon.
I did not
That's
like
it.
bourbon.
No,
You go to the mall, get you some mall Chinese.
Man.
Bourbon chicken is Doug neck.
Yeah, it's definitely Doug, like the meat on the
Like
side.
Oh,
that
yes.
shit, that shit be falling off.
So, like when you eat
Fall
that,
off the
used to
bone.
eat it,
Fell off what bone?
The bone.
y'all ever had some orange chicken and like one of them pieces of orange chicken
Yeah,
just
hard
was too
shit.
motherfucking hard.
Yeah.
It was like alright.
Am I the only person
You're
though?
fighting bristles.
If
I
I
was
get
thinking
Chinese
about
food
getting
and I'm
Chinese
like,
food
if
at
I
the
bite
buffet
into the
and
chicken
shit.
and I look
That's
inside of it and it don't look right, I can't eat it no
Definitely,
more.
I do that too.
I can't eat it no
I do
more.
that too.
I be like, what is that in
I was
there?
thinking
Can I
about getting
get one?
Chinese
Can I get
food
one?
after I left.
Yeah, we
Y'all
gonna
just
get off
trying
the
to
Chinese.
fuck
Can I
that.
get
Oh, well,
one
fuck that
last
Chinese
one?
food. Get some shrimp.
One last one.
I don't even want that.
Bye-bye.
I'ma,
I would get.
I might go to
I would
Momo's.
get orange. I used to eat orange
And get
chicken.
some chicken that's not covered in shit, so you can see that it's
I'm going to
chicken.
You
Momo's.
said you what?
I used to get orange
Momo's.
chicken a lot. Right?
Momo's.
I did too.
I think we all did.
I think, yeah, growing
but
up. beef
One
and
time
rice.
I got orange chicken,
What happened?
and
Talk about it.
the way that it's like shaped, like it's like this,
What
like
happened,
sorta.
So it made you
Like
Google
one-
chicken, right?
Nah, not even a chicken, bro. Like the way that it looked like a little mouse.
Like a little nurgle.
Whoa.
Like it
mouse
looked
head?
like no.
Nurgle.
So they chopped off the head of the mouse, and it's like just the back end of the mouse. Like it was
Cut
just
the tail and head off.
yeah, and I
they just
swear,
left the torso.
just that. I feel like that's what orange chicken is.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
little mice.
Wow.
Ah.
Hey.
Like all right, so chicken and broccoli might be the dog, but the orange chicken because they bread it, it might be little mice.
Mice,
bits.
little
if
mice
any of y'all
tail.
still eating bourbon, General Tso's, orange chicken, sesame chicken. If y'all still
Man, go
eating
to the
any
teriyaki
Chinese
place
spot,
and get the chicken that you see them put on the grill.
y'all
and-
deserve to get whatever come to y'all.
No, General Tso's wings are lit.
I never had General Tso's wings.
General Tso's
Where you get that from?
are lit.
I mean, that's a good flavor
Pecan.
for
Yeah,
real.
that's a
Good
Pecan
flavor.
house.
Oh my God, they put the damn
Hey,
we
we
gonna
Oh,
get
yeah, I
off. We
remember
out of
that,
here. We out of
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Left
We're going
turn.
away from Chinese
Left
food.
turn, left
Somebody
turn.
throw the fuck
That
up.
was American.
Yeah.
That was fucking
I
American all
remember
day.
that.
That was New Orleans style.
All right, so we done with the
Mouse.
Squeezy Boys. I am. Shout out to Squeezy Boys though. Shout out all them little
Yeah,
niggas.
y'all got a movie
Y'all
coming
see
out
them,
soon.
help them out, give them some money. I probably just give them some money and be like,
Yeah, just give them
don't
a
watch
dollar.
my shit.
Don't even-
Yo,
Yeah.
all right, so
I usually
I got
do
a
that
quick
when I
story.
have
Not make a fucking. Before you say it, do not make a fucking movie about the Squeezy.
Yo,
Nah, they
it's
not
called
gonna
Squeeze
do it.
Till I Die.
No, they not gonna do it.
Shut up.
This shit gonna be like 15, like 17 minutes.
No,
and
it's
30
called.
seconds long.
It's called.
Wax
Nah,
on,
no.
wax off.
So yeah,
Mr. Miyagi.
y'all see these kids, help them out, bro. You feel me? Like I said, one time I gave a kid $50 bill. He was younger than these niggas I seen today. He probably was like 9. You feel me? But I gave him $50, bro. This nigga eyes lit up. Said ran home. You feel me? So that probably was
I'm
his
about
day.
to buy my
Yeah,
baby
that probably was
now.
his day. You feel
Change
me?
a little nigga life. Today.
He was 9. He probably wasn't buying no baby. Maybe a hella
Only
candy.
dollars.
Maybe
swear
a
to
dollar.
Only dollars.
Maybe a
I
dime.
wasn't
Maybe a
buying no
dime.
babies on
Down.
Shorty.
Yeah, you ain't on a big wave.
I
Maybe a
just
dime.
came up.
No.
But nah.
I went to go do my first window, and some sucker motherfucker gave me a $50 bill. Shorty.
Hey.
Because I was really thinking like this, like, how much money are you really looking to get out of a day of squeezing?
This nigga called you a psycho.
Nah, come on,
Yeah,
like,
no,
I'm not even. It's not
Hold on.
about that. It's just like I'm getting 50 on
I'm
your
trying to let him
first
finish
go.
the story, but it's like the nigga was a kid, bro. So he probably don't.
Yeah,
get
and you don't
that
think
kind
he
of money
smoke
from his
weed?
parents, bro.
So listen.
No, he
Well,
was, bro. He was
like,
a
that was a great
kid.
thing.
Like
Yeah, that
he
was
was
a-
Yo,
8,
that,
9
I
years
commend
old,
you
bro.
for
What
that.
neighborhood?
It was
Listen,
your
before we
move,
get
bro.
off
No, we
Squeezy
was right
Boys,
there
I got
downtown.
something to say. So listen, right? Y'all think about like y'all know it'd be
Right,
like 5 of
we're
them.
the
Y'all know it'd be like 5 of them on like each post. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
ready to jump
I be
out there.
trying to figure
So
out
think
how
about
they
like the nigga that's like really killing it. Like he hitting every car and getting all the
Yo,
money.
it probably be the young boys. Like, that's what I say. I'm not giving no nigga that's 15.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my problem.
But the older kids, when they leaving that post,
him.
they whooping his ass. They taking that money.
That's fucked up.
I'm just this is like this ain't
he
not,
left with
no different
two
from the
little
block.
niggas. They probably was both the same age
They
though.
probably all went to go get high.
Yeah, the little niggas gonna get the most money.
Yo,
Big bro, he gonna be like, yo, you give me 20, you give me 20.
You didn't see that one post of a little nigga in the like carry
Yeah,
out
but that
smoking
was
a blunt. Like,
that was one kid, bro. Not all 8-year-olds getting high, yo.
not all.
I ain't gonna lie, the fucked up part is some of them niggas is doing that for food, bro. You feel me?
Yeah,
So I don't
on
want to
some
get too
real
deep
shit.
and like down that
That's a
sad
shit.
path, bro.
Real
You
shit,
know
real
niggas don't be
shit,
having
real
no
shit.
food at home, bro.
Yeah, their mother spent 20 hours.
Holla at your boy.
Spend
Joe Downs
interest
to get you a
money.
job. If
But
you're watching
yo,
this podcast.
speaking of fucked up kids or like fucked up homes and shit,
Is it homes?
it gotta be if the niggas doing what they doing.
That might not be a fucked up home. He might just be defending himself.
No, but it still come from a fucked up home though.
If you getting bullied, that don't mean you feel me?
That don't mean that, but if you can look and clearly see that Shorty was probably like he not like just no regular average kid. You get what I'm saying?
We can't say that because we don't know that. It's like we don't know what happened in that classroom. All right, so we basically talking about the Patterson. Everybody is from Baltimore. If you're not from Baltimore, 16-year-old kid. He basically was like, it's a video out, like he was in a little altercation with another kid. One thing led to another. The video real quick. He just jumped up. It looked like he was going in his pocket and his dip. The boy asked him too, "What you going to your dip for?" Oh, you want to know? He jumped right up.
He jumped up and poked his ass
and
the
started
fuck up.
chased him out the class. And
Chased him out
But
the classroom. And
I see a
and
lot of
still
people
poking him.
was like leaning, like going towards the bullying thing.
Nigga said, I'm upset.
Yo.
And that's kind of a good point. I ain't saying he got bullied.
40,000
You
on
feel
my
me?
head is
But
disrespect.
If that is the case, he might be like everybody might be like even a bully might have some shit going on.
That's
at home.
what I mean.
You feel
Yeah.
me?
So I was like, both of them kids probably was like not. I go to the video, Chris. But yeah, both of the kids probably was like going through some shit. Like not saying, but that's just most kids from here, bro. Like most kids don't be having like stable houses and shit. So imagine a nigga that's in school stabbing a nigga and don't give a fuck that he in school doing.
But
You feel me? Like,
that lead me to a point. So I don't even think it come from a fucked up home. I think that it's.
I'm not trying to judge like his parents.
No, I'm not saying.
I'm just saying like, bro, like not like we ain't go to school with hella niggas that stabbing niggas up in school just because they getting bullied. Niggas might fight and lose or fight or whatever, but niggas ain't just going straight to a blade.
But listen,
I mean,
this is why I said this. This is why I said this. He is just one instant from like this whole month. It's been like 4 stories of kids that got bullied. You feel me? So he defended himself, got up, stabbed him. Now he getting charged as an adult, right?
Right.
It's 2 other stories where as though kids got bullied, they committed suicide.
Right.
So it's like,
And what I'm saying is, so the difference is, the kids that probably committed suicide probably ain't grow up in an environment where you gotta defend yourself with violence, and that ain't always a great environment. You get what I'm saying?
well, they younger than 16 too,
and that's
so they not even thinking about violence. You feel me?
I mean,
They not thinking to react with violence.
I mean, you was when you was younger than 16. Though.
That's me, but you
That's
feel
what I'm saying. So
that,
you can be conditioned to react violently for real. You get what I'm saying? Like that. And
maybe,
I'm not saying.
I wasn't raised
to
to react in violence. You feel me? But that was just me. That was my attitude. That's not how I was raised. You feel me? Like my grandmother didn't tell me if you feel me. She did. That's not how I was raised.
But it's what you seen, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like all that shit is all that adds up to.
That happens in school, bro.
I mean, regardless.
So so like that's not. I wouldn't use that as an excuse. Like we can't. What's going on is people trying to. These kids these kids are people, bro. Like you feel me? Like, they have their own issues. They can have their own issues. Like everything doesn't have to be from the crib. Like shit, you feel me? Like they got some shit going on.
I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying like if we talking about numbers, because neither one of us know. So like the average kid who doing shit like that, everything ain't always together. You get what I'm saying? Even the nigga like you said who bullying them. But I'm just saying like to
I mean shit can't be together. They less than 16 years old.
Right. Well, Purry, I'm just
Feel
saying.
me? They don't even got basic math figured out.
Facts.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So it's like.
Nigga don't know no trade.
Yeah, they don't know nothing. They don't know no better. You feel me? Like they gotta go to school and defend themselves.
Yeah, so I'm saying,
Please do.
I think so. I think it's just like
Don't
I said,
taking a break again.
the average kid for real is at that age for real ain't really hawking a nigga up in the classroom knowing you're gonna get caught. That's all I'm saying. You feel me?
I mean, and
think he's thinking it, but he care if he goes
to
to
play devil's advocate, you know what I mean? In that instance, I'm trying to put myself in that little boy's head. You feel me? I don't know what the story is behind that shit, but honestly, to sit there and actually stab somebody, poke somebody to fuck up, you gotta reach a certain level of frustration and a certain level of aggression.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But
And I'm not saying what he did was right at all, because it wasn't. But what I'm saying is there are certain mental aspects that you gotta take into account. Like, every person ain't built to where they can withstand constant poking. Because I'm a person that, for the most part, I'm cool, calm, and collected. Like, but when I get to that boiling point, I get uncontrollable. Like, it happens. Like, I know it's certain people react like that. They get to the point where they can't help but to go off of that first thought, that first emotion,
Right.
that first action of anger and aggression. Because, I mean, the first action off of anger and aggression usually ain't the best or the smartest decision.
Right.
I mean, we all know that shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, everybody
take that into consideration as well. Because like I said, I'm not saying what he did was right, because it wasn't. Like, another kid got stabbed. That shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna play devil's advocate and try to understand why that shit happened the way it happened.
When everybody reaches that breaking point, bro, everybody gonna react different. You feel me? Like, when a girl fed up, she might throw your shit out.
Listen,
she might break your window.
I get what niggas saying, because like I said, because it's a thing where I think we're trying to argue two different points, so we can be talking about it for a while.
I don't even think it's just.
It is, because niggas trying to say that everybody react different. I get that, but what I'm saying is the niggas who react in a way that they gonna stab somebody up, 9 times out of 10 niggas be fucked up in the head for real. You feel me? So what I'm saying is both of the kids probably was fucked up, and then two, I was saying like niggas was saying like Shorty was bullying them, but you know, like, all right, so this is a scenario I kind of put together in my head. Maybe like I feel like the nigga that stabbed him, I think he's probably said something to the girl or something. That's just me like doing a lot of speculating. Might have said something to the girl. The nigga tried to defend the girl, and he was taking it too far, like saying all this extra shit, trying to basically force Yo to do something to him because he said something to the girl, and the girl hyping him up, and then Shorty jumped out there and did that. But like I said, everybody else might be right. Like, it might have been like constant bullying, and you feel me? But what I'm saying is Baltimore a place where it don't really take that. Like, niggas will stab you for you running your mouth. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying, and that's where it come from. Niggas being a little bit fucked up, you feel me? Like, naturally, for real.
I'm just saying, like, I get where you coming from, but I also want you to remember that we talking about kids.
Yeah.
Like, granted,
don't happen often.
It don't happen often. It does happen.
It don't get reported.
School? It doesn't happen often.
It doesn't happen often in school, because everybody knows for a fact. Especially here,
they shutting schools
I'm
down.
getting locked the fuck up, and I'm probably not coming the fuck out for a while because I stabbed somebody the fuck up. So, I mean,
because I don't know what niggas trying to, like, that's what I say, I think we trying to say two different things for real.
I don't think, we not
what
trying
y'all
to say
saying?
nothing. We not saying anything. We just trying to break down what happened. You feel me?
So
that's
yeah,
all.
the kid got stabbed. Like I said, I guess we just speculating what happened for. I don't know. I hope both of them good for real.
Well, 16, the kid that stabbed him, he getting tried as an adult, so we already know what's about to happen. We already know how this gonna go.
He probably did a couple years in jail for real.
But look where it stemmed from. You feel me? Like, he's in school. Like, bro, you supposed to be y'all.
Going to
and then another thing. Yeah, that's. I don't even think we should have put him on camera for real.
Check me out, Shorty. I'm gonna send you somebody. He gonna take care of you. You gonna be all right, Shorty. Don't even.
Wasn't that? Didn't that? No, that was
Don't
Douglas.
be worried about it.
The guy that shot. That was what, last month.
Yeah. All right, so let's move away from
that. Listen, I want to say that before we move on. even though this might not be the case, or it might be the case. Yo, don't let your fucking kids go outside and bully other fucking kids, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yes.
Don't enable your kid to be a bully. And don't let that nigga get bullied. Don't tell him to go out here. Don't tell him to go out and be the bully, or you gonna get bullied. That's not it.
And another thing too,
that's not the answer. That's not it.
For all y'all kids that think, well, I know kids probably listen, but for all the people who think, even very grown-ups, all that like trying to pump shit up and antagonize people and get in between shit and thinking shit funny. I know that's probably a kid trick, because I used to do it myself when I was a kid. Niggas fussing, yo, you ain't going to niggas, you know what I mean? Because that can really put the battery in somebody's back, you feel me? And that whole situation.
All I gotta say is I'll be damned if that's gonna be mine.
Right,
that's
I
all
feel
I'm gonna say. I'll be damned.
Get them right early,
I'm coming for the fucking parents.
Get them right early.
That's a fact.
I'm a different type. I'm coming for everybody.
I'm coming for the parents.
Everybody. I'm coming for the teachers that was there that saw the shit go down.
We
for the parents.
I'm coming for the school, everything, yes.
Different.
Yes.
Read about mine.
Yes. Period. Everybody getting that with.
I feel it. Yeah,
Teach your kids not to be bullies, because I'm not playing when it come to mine. If you go to school with any of y'all.
Right. Real
kids,
shit though.
period.
Like I said, we just speculating about the bully shit, but that's still a big topic. So we ain't about to let that slide, whether this was a bully situation or not. We ain't with the bullying.
Protect
like I said,
your children.
If he was bullying Shorty, then he damn near deserved what he got for her. No
and if
kid
you know
really
your child is
that.
suffering from some type of depression or something, get them some damn help. Don't let them walking around being holding all that shit in, and then that could have been the one thing that sent him over the edge. It could have not been a bully situation, but it could have been that one thing that day that set him over the edge, because he probably could have been needed help.
Hold on, Chuck. Y'all know how y'all felt going to school in the morning, bro, in high school. Y'all know how I felt. Y'all know y'all ain't want nobody to fucking bother y'all when y'all first got in high school.
I was a different person.
So that was me. I just didn't feel. I ain't a morning person anyway.
I
don't talk to me in the morning.
I keep taking it back to Shorty probably really East Baltimore. You feel me? So that's a difference from, you feel me, certain shit. Like East Baltimore, your childhood and your family and all that shit ain't the way it should be, and then you having to go to school and trying to learn. That's a whole nother topic for real. That's really fucked up with America. Period.
I don't want to get stuck on this topic too long, but I do want to say something to what Chrissy said about sending your kids out with like mental illness and it goes untreated and shit. It's nothing wrong with having a mental illness. I mean, it's absolutely nothing wrong. It's completely human. Absolutely. But the thing is, get it treated. Yes. Don't ignore it, because that shit definitely stems off into a whole it turns into something worse. That's the only point I want to make.
Yeah, because you can ignore it, and then
so
your kid might grow up and notice it. You feel me?
Speaking of charges being dropped, I hope Shorty charges get dropped, and I hope it get resolved in a way like both of them learn from this shit for real. Because that's all that really matters when you're a kid. Like I said, niggas don't be knowing. So, but speaking of charges being dropped,
Jussie Smollett.
Yeah.
Empire.
Go, Jesse.
No. Why we dancing for that?
Charges drop, Shorty.
Are we dancing for that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So let's.
I never thought he was lying.
Wait.
I never thought he was lying.
Just because.
Wait.
Y'all
all been to court before. Listen, hold up. Y'all all been to court before, right?
What's wrong with you?
Cause y'all all been to court before, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So haven't y'all all recognized that sometimes when you go to court, you have to plead guilty for shit you ain't do, or you get off on shit you did do? Like they let people off just because of your lawyer.
All 16 drop, bro. So he didn't plead guilty
But
to
say
nothing.
he didn't plead guilty to
what I'm saying is it's two different ways. When you take the guilty plea, that's just to get you a better sentence. But if you beat the shit, that don't mean you ain't do it. Just like if you take the guilty plea, that don't mean you did it. You get what I'm saying?
All right, but all charges got dropped. And
that's what we got respect for.
He a free man, but it's a lot. He a free man, but it's a lot of free guilty niggas out here.
He's not guilty.
So
like who, Che?
OJ.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all
wasn't saying that. Y'all
Those gloves did not.
Niggas was not saying that when Suge Knight was out here wild and niggas wanted him in jail.
Injecting
So I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out, yo. But no, I ain't saying I want him in jail. I'm just trying to figure out if niggas happy or if niggas.
What I'm saying is, do you want him in jail?
I just want to know why the nigga lied.
What you think he was gonna do in
He did
jail?
lie, obviously, if the charges.
I'm against jail.
You don't think he would have had so much fun in jail?
Charges.
That's
why I got the charges.
So rude.
Don't.
Yeah, nigga said you're not about to have a ball in here, nigga. You're not about to have a ball in here.
A balls in
Fuck out of
here.
here, nigga. Psycho.
Y'all took a way to turn this around. I swear, I was in all.
The feds, you know the feds, they got like real mattresses and microwaves.
But yo, don't forget though, this is Chicago Police Department.
It was about to be the boom boom room. Like
Oh no.
He was about to be like,
Y'all some shit.
Jesse's boom boom room.
He said smell that.
Y'all some
That's
shit.
Smell that. Yo, wildin'. Yo, if a nigga do this too close to you, yo, you gotta watch him, yo.
He probably did a little bit of dry snitching on R. Kelly too.
What the fuck he got to do with R. Kelly?
What y'all want me for? Y'all got R. Kelly.
Hey, y'all not about to add my man into this R. Kelly shit.
I was at a party with Chief Keef. Go get him. Like, come on. Like, yo. You're barking
I
up
told
the
a little
wrong
white
tree,
line.
bro.
Yo, his fucking little girl. Come on, lock me up.
Those guys are barking up the
Niggas
wrong
is
tree.
shooting people, raping little girls, and y'all worry about what me.
He out here.
No, I ain't gonna lie though, but all right, so put it like this, and this is the shit that I was saying about him being locked up, cause I don't want to see nobody in jail. Like
That's what I was saying.
But like a nigga that got money and walk through the courtroom with skinny ass jeans on can get out of jail because he got money, and there's niggas that really be going to jail. Like that's what I'm saying. So it's like, how can he manipulate the whole world almost and still get away with it when this nigga's really going to jail?
All right.
And I don't, like I said, I don't want to go to jail.
Because
But
he
I
do it.
So y'all
really
think
your man.
so y'all think that like people all right.
That's your man.
People
man,
that-
or just
people
your
that-
man?
That's my man.
Hold on, listen.
I was watching Empire since season 1, and I know his sister since she was a little girl.
For real?
Fuck.
Talk about
Yeah.
equality real quick. Let's talk about equality real
They
quick.
I love that whole family. They my motherfucking dogs, like the stars.
Listen. So, y'all feel like when somebody lie on a grand scheme like that, they shouldn't get like felony time or nothing like that? Like they really should get some kind of time, right?
Well,
I mean, wait, just answer the question.
Listening.
Answer the question.
Yes.
I think so.
I think he should pay a big ass
If he,
fine.
all right,
Big ass fine.
if we just talking about lies generally,
If niggas lying, he gotta pay a fine.
okay. So when a girl say she got raped, but she never got raped before, right? But the nigga does, you feel me? They trying this nigga, he's going to, because it happens all the time. So when they find out she's lying and she be like, all right, I want to drop the charges now, this, that, and the third, what happens then? How y'all feel then?
You're supposed to pay a big ass
You
fine.
think she should just pay a fine?
I mean, that's
think
up to the
her
person.
ass
That's
should
up to the person
pay your
that she
restitution.
accuses.
I
If
think
they want to
that's not
press
jail time,
charges,
y'all.
that's what you want to
Can I tell y'all what
No,
I think?
if the person got convicted, then I think yeah.
Like if he did,
Yeah, if he did jail time from that shit.
exonerated
No.
type shit.
I
I
think
think
that would be up to them to
whatever
press
time
charges.
that person is facing for the crime that you falsely
Or-
accused them of,
You should do.
that's the time you should be charged with.
Say like if
Now
they
you should get like an extra additional like 2
no.
years too because you
no.
like you
I
forced
I
them
think,
into
I
that.
think
Like,
that's what you should be charged with.
Jail, not me.
Then
Are you
don't be
accusing people of
falsely
rape?
accusing
I'm
niggas
just
of rape.
saying.
I'm just saying.
I say I'd rather pay them. than-
Because
Yeah.
because you also got to look at what happens when a male goes to jail. He goes to jail. Not only does he go to jail and
God
he has to
knows what
spend time
happens.
in jail, and God knows what the fuck happens while
Oh, wow.
in jail.
Only
Know what I mean?
Nah, niggas know. Niggas know what's going on. Niggas can hear the clapping by the showers.
Hold on.
What happened in the jail?
Hey, hold on.
Niggas know
But
exactly
when he
what be
comes
going
home-
on, yo. Don't send me there
Hold
for no
on.
reason.
Hold on. When he comes home,
Fuck that.
he also has those charges on his record.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's hard as shit for him to get a job and shit. That
He's
shit's
an actor.
affecting the rest of his life.
Niggas go
On
to jail.
some real
she
shit.
wild.
I'm just saying that shit is affecting the rest of this man's life off a false accusation.
No, but
Know what I'm
false,
saying?
false accusation turned into a conviction. Yeah, she's supposed to go to jail.
Yeah.
But if she just false accusation some shit and then the nigga don't.
No, that's a fine.
Like if she like, cause remember
That's
something
fine.
happened recently where a girl said something and then they took it back or something. I don't want.
It happened like every
it was somebody,
2 months.
So like put it like this: they shouldn't go to jail, but they should get a big ass fine. Like it should be like 50,000, and if you don't pay,
right, so
then you go
take your ass.
Then all this reminds me of 50 and what's the face? Tierra Marie.
That 30K.
What y'all think about that?
50 still need that 30 piece.
So what happened with that? Cause I don't
basically, they ruled in their favor and they said that she has to pay them. I don't know how much the money amount is, but she has to
What
pay
50 do?
She accused her ex and 50 for releasing the tape together, the video together.
And apparently she had a new wig on.
Yeah, she was saying
and she was rocking a t-shirt that said she ain't paying it.
Yeah, she said she was trolling this nigga.
Yeah, and y'all know 50 Petty, so I mean.
Cardi B Petty.
Oh,
Yeah.
Big Petty. How y'all
Big
feel
Petty
about that? What you mean leave her alone?
She petty as shit. Keep it on.
Oh,
That's
man.
petty as fuck.
Like,
Because
They
honestly,
wanted something from
Chrissy
her.
wild, Chrissy.
if it
They
was
was there because they wanted something
if it
from
was a
her.
nigga who drugged a female
Because she wanted to have
And
sex
he ain't
with
fucking.
me.
and he ain't fuck, like,
What do you think? What do you think is going on?
Does that make that- does that make
hold
that
on, hold on,
right?
stop, because it's not clear. You're not being clear.
Okay.
Stop, Chuck. I got you.
clarify.
All right, Chrissy,
Mm-hmm.
you interested in the guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's cool as hell, right?
He's cool as hell. I don't know if you like cool as hell guys. Just let
I
me
mean,
know.
He takes you. He takes.
Uh-huh.
Look,
Oh,
he
yeah.
plays the right
That's
song.
all Kelly though. That's all
you
Kelly
play
though.
R&B
Let
music
me
with
set the
going
mood
out.
for it. Let me set the
No,
mood
that's
for
good,
it.
that's
Play
Yeah.
R&B music with going
He
out.
pours you up a little bit of
He
Duce.
hit one of
Oh,
these
the juice
moves.
set.
Yeah, you feel me? I just got furnished at a nice date. You know, he just like, what you want to do? You know, we'll go back to my place to your place. You know, and you decide, I'll go back to my place.
My place.
Yeah, you go back. Okay. All right. So,
Okay.
You feel
All
comfortable at home, right?
boom. You
I
get in
don't
the
even
house.
know where I live at, but
But no, he's cool. He's,
He's a good guy.
he felt the vibes
Cool
out.
guy.
It's all good. You
Turn
know?
it down a little
Cool
bit.
guy.
Yeah. So you get in the house.
Set the mood, B.
Y'all drinking a little bit. He had slipped something in your drink and you didn't even notice it. And you wake up in the morning now, your whole apartment gone.
Like you
Will
wake up-
Smith.
When that Will Smith, yeah, I seen him in that Fresh Prince episode.
Yeah.
It was standing in the middle of that big ass house, nothing in there.
Would you just chalk that up to saying, "Oh well, I wanted something out of him"?
I mean,
You'll put that shit on
I mean-
Facebook.
I mean, I understand that. You're right, but it's like you got yourself in that situation because you brought her back home with some intentions. I mean, he could have had ill intentions. Maybe if she was, if she rejected him, she could have got raped that night.
So what would y'all be saying?
She just
We
put
not
the
about
shit-
to justify this
She
shit.
not rejecting something that's on sale.
So say it was vice versa. Say if it was like,
Maybe it was just there to Netflix and chill. Y'all know how
With
y'all
Cardi.
go
So
to
y'all
Netflix
been
and
seeing
chill.
what the
This
girls
was
and
Cardi
streets was,
before
right?
she was Cardi.
no.
How girls basically is defending Cardi.
No, but
So this they
Nah, I
basically
really
been
don't. I
saying
don't give a shit.
they,
honestly.
this is what they been saying basically to shut niggas up. You do street shit happen.
Boom.
that's not street shit.
That's what I've been
Right,
saying.
like I was trying to pay for some pussy and
Yeah.
you
Wow.
stole
I ain't
all
never
my
hit
shit.
sale and drug a nigga.
Oh wait, no, that's bullshit. Because how many '90s movies back in the day did the drug dealer use the bitch to rob the enemy?
But if she was
Yeah, niggas is dumb for pussy, so use the pussy to your advantage, and that's what Cardi did. I mean, I'm not saying it's right,
No.
but I'm just saying how is that street shit?
This-
the shit
I
been
can't-
happening
alright,
for
listen,
a
So
long
use the
time.
pill for your advantage.
I'm just saying the shit's been happening.
I
Cardi
think-
ain't the first.
I think it was
I'm
her.
gonna
I think it was
let y'all
All she
also her
gotta do is get
idea.
a pussy up. She'd have got the money.
She wanted more than what it cost.
still
Fair
would've got the money.
exchange
Made all of it
ain't
in a
no
second.
robbery.
I think if somebody was making her do this shit, like if she had like a pimp or some shit.
Why do
No,
a man
so
gotta
listen,
be in
I'm
control?
trying-
No, so listen.
Why can't she be her
Listen,
own man?
I'm saying if a pimp was making her do it,
I'm
Wow.
Cardi B.
Then-
If you
then
got
what-
any problems with this shit,
if a pimp was making her do it, then it wouldn't be her fault for real. Because it's
Oh,
like
shit.
it's more so like she coming up. It's premeditated. Like she
Okay.
finding a nigga in the strip club. Oh, this nigga got some bread. I'm about to take him home. I'm about to like that's premeditated. I'm about
Okay.
to drug this nigga. You feel me? But if it's a pimp, it's like get on that and do
Alright.
this shit. You
I
feel
get
me?
it.
So can I say this?
Hold on, because I found a guy. Let's go ahead, Chuck. I
Can I
found a
say
guy that
that?
said he got drugged.
Alright.
Oh, God.
So
Probably lie like
Me
a
too,
bitch.
this thing,
in the
baby.
day and age that we live in now, with the whole Bill Cosby incident and shit, right?
My man's need to come home too.
I'm just saying. So he's being crucified for this shit. He literally was crucified all over social media
for
over
a
this
year,
shit
damn near.
for a long ass time. For literally drugging females. Cardi comes out and says she does the exact same thing. The same females who fucking drug and crucified Bill Cosby are defending her for doing the same shit. But only difference is she get a bag out of it.
He just got some ass.
Is that what makes it okay?
No, but you have to also think about it like this. It's fucked up, but I mean, society also looks at the victims. Bill Cosby victims were what? White women.
They were white
women.
So basically, society don't care about niggas.
Especially not no motherfucking drug dealers. No, the police probably like, good job, you took that shit before we did.
And I honestly think it just comes with the double standard, bro. It's like, as a man, you're supposed to be able to defend yourself. If somebody steals from you, that's your fault.
You're supposed to be on your
As a woman, it's like, if somebody steals from you, then it's like, oh.
Now, as a man,
but it's just a double standard.
I'm gonna look at you like, bruh, it's fucked up she did it, but you was not on your game. You got caught slipping.
No, so y'all on my side of Me Too?
It
can get out of hand. It can get out of hand.
Me Too movement.
I was in Harlem a couple years ago.
Please.
I was in Harlem. I was in Harlem.
In them strip clubs.
Listen, shorty, I was in Harlem.
Niggas had a run in them strip clubs.
I was in Harlem, shorty.
Of New York.
I was in Harlem a couple years ago, for real.
I remember something.
Did you get a roofie?
A Cardi B.
I don't know. I just know I was up there.
What strip club did you meet at?
I'll let you know later.
Alright, whatever one they be having.
Whatever one she be at.
So it's a guy that came forward and said that Cardi B drugged him, and he was telling a story about it. His name Kevin Smith.
Oh wow.
Who interviewed this guy? Who listened to this?
It sound like a liar already.
Right. The fuck? Who is
Kevin Smith?
Wait, no, we already canceled Kevin Smith.
Yeah,
we not believing no Kevin Smith. Fuck him. His story is canceled already. Kevin Smith is canceled. He automatically canceled.
That's why Cardi got him. You got the bug. I'm putting you in
Shorty was not fucking him from the jump.
Alright, so look. Kevin said. So in the statement, Kevin claimed that Cardi B robbed him 5 years ago, and she stole his iPod Touch, Louis Vuitton belt, and $850. They say Kevin said, I was in New York about 5 years ago training, and my trainer suggested we go to a strip club. Normally I would have turned him down, but this time I decided to go. So boom, we go to the strip club. I meet Cardi B. I'm failing her and convince her to come back to the room with me to have a drink. I've been drinking already, so I had to piss. I slid to the bathroom and came back and finished off my drink. Last thing I remember, she was twerking on me, music blasting, and that was it. The next morning, I saw a used condom on the floor, and then I noticed all the cash I had, which was about $850. My Louis Vuitton belt and my iPod Touch was missing. I tried to call her several times, but I soon realized she gave me a Google Voice number.
She was taking $850 in a Louis belt.
Shoes, 1,000.
That's fucked up. That make 1,000.
Let me finish.
That make a bang.
Let me finish it up. So then he said, I know she did it, but I couldn't prove it, so I never went to file charges, mainly because I did not want my fiance at the time to know what had happened. So I took my L. I can't lie, it was certainly traumatizing, and as a man, you never want to admit you were taken advantage of. No man wants to say me too.
So about that,
that's Kevin Smith.
Sorry,
That nigga lying.
So this my thing. Niggas pop too much pills. Niggas pop too many pills and drink too much lean to talk about he was fucking drugs. No nigga, you was getting high.
You can't listen. Roofie's undefeated.
He probably that shit was probably in his pocket. She probably got that shit from him.
Them girls was getting high fucking with Bill Cosby.
She probably got that shit from him.
Don't do this.
So hold on. You want to tell me you being insensitive right now? Are you being insensitive?
Because
you got to deal with me for the rest of the season then.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, Bill Cosby, if that's the case, them girls was smoking a good weed in the 80s and they was getting high.
Chrissy, I'm just letting you know right now. You got to
if his name wasn't Kevin Smith, I'd have gave him a chance. But he fucked up as soon as he said Kevin Smith.
His name Kevin Brown.
No, his name is not Brown. Him and other basic
H. I'm trying to tell you right now, you can't do that right now. But you got to really deal with me for the rest of the season with that type of attitude.
Alright, so
no more me.
Cardi B, we canceling Cardi B.
No.
No, we not canceling.
No, I can't do that.
That's just a
Can't
question.
do it.
It's just a question.
Can't do it.
Cancel.
Can't do it. Fucked up.
I was
Fucked
born here
up.
about to come to the
Fucked
city.
up. The
We
niggas
can't
be
cancel
fucked up
Cardi.
shit
She
every
about to
day.
come to the
Body,
city.
body.
She about to come to the city.
Niggas be
That's
fucked up
why.
shit every day. I can't cancel Cardi. Fuck
Can
it.
we pull up a picture of Cardi B tongue, please?
You just
Before
pulled
they
it
say
up.
You just put it up.
again, before y'all say cancel her ass something.
They need to show that picture of Cardi B with, when she was, they put her face on Kobe and she was dumping the pill.
Yeah.
That shit
It was
was
so
funniest
funny.
one
The
ever.
funniest one.
They got
How
the
you
one
gonna
with
cancel
her.
that? How you gonna
With,
cancel
her
that?
and
Look at
Bill
that.
Cosby.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. That is so beautiful. How you gonna cancel that?
Nah,
She's like,
It's
she
a nice side.
like she
Do
would
it.
catch.
You
I
can.
know.
She a good
Alright,
catch.
Alright, listen. Alright.
She's a catcher.
So Kobe Bryant, Cardi,
Duncan.
Hot see, ooh, look.
NBA YoungBoy.
How you gonna cancel that?
You can't.
I never
You
can.
cannot cancel that. If that robbed you, you would be okay.
I'll be good.
I would. You
I'm
know, you know what
good.
my excuse would be?
I only had
It was
850.
Cardi.
I
It
only
was
got
fucking
850.
Cardi.
It was only 850.
And
And it was a used condom on the floor. So obviously I got something out of that.
That's what I said.
Or
They got what they wanted to.
Or like her
She just
other
wanted
video,
to know.
or her other video, there was a tranny in the room, and that condom got used, but you didn't use
You
that
gotta
on
take
her.
it there.
Then how you feel
And you
about
couldn't
that?
drive
You
in
see
the
that?
morning
Hold
because you
on.
couldn't sit that.
You seen her say that though?
Yo, come on, yo.
My fault.
So
Yeah, man.
I
It's
drunk
just all a part of the- it's just all a
motherfucker,
part of the game.
and I go say we're
Listen,
gonna have a threesome.
that ain't a
and
part
I
of the
get
game.
a tranny to come in the room.
That's a
Guess
wild
what?
ass
That's
game.
some wild
That's the
shit.
Hunger Games.
That's something. If that was the type of game she was running, the type of hustle she had going on,
She playing a
she
dirty
definitely
game.
was hitting to come up back in her New York days. If that's the type, that's a mean
She
ass
definitely was,
hustle right
was
there.
walking a fine line.
That's not even
between
a come up. That's
dollars and
like
dollars.
you really trying to traumatize niggas
Yeah,
out here.
That's some real foul shit. She lucky niggas ain't take her.
She is surviving the shootout.
Yeah, on some real
Cause
shit.
that's
niggas-
some real foul shit.
Yeah, because a man never gonna be the same after that. You
Real
wake up the next day and say,
nigga
"Oh,
gonna take
tranny."
her
You
Come
fucking
come
head
across
off
the
her
right
shoulders.
nigga.
Some
Lord,
real
to
shit.
take you
Niggas gonna
and
take your
that.
fucking
She,
head
hey,
off
she
your
survived a
shoulders.
shootout. But anyway,
NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah, pull it up, John. Which one? What's that?
What the hell?
Oh yeah.
Hey.
NBA young boy and
Do
what?
it,
With
baby.
these
Stick it,
tattoos?
baby. Let me fucking
Got
stick it,
sold
baby.
up, yo.
To that pussy get a hickey, baby.
Damn.
Woo.
all
Can't
right,
cancel it.
all right. So NBA YoungBoy.
Not a fucking
What
zebra.
about
Yo,
with this car shit?
Yeah, what happened with his car?
So
He said
some chick came.
Mayweather daughter.
Oh,
Yo
that's
yo.
Yeah, he fuck with
That's
Mayweather.
Mayweather.
He got
That's
kids
why
out
he
of
said you
Nah.
inherited, bitch.
Oh, the other girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
He was like, 'cause he
that's
said-
that's who sliced it.
He said it was Mayweather daughter. She said it wasn't her, but that's what he said.
can you pull it up, John?
So they out here slashing tires.
All right, we about to watch the video.
Yeah.
NBA YoungBoy slashing ties.
You big hoe, motherfucking slime, free league dog, bitch. I got foreigns all in it, yo. Oh, inherited ass, bitch. Yeah, everything I got, I made on my own. Oh, pussy hoe, you see that cut? Yeah. Bitch. Yeah, oh, fuck ass. I don't give a fuck, nigga. It's 4K Trey. We taking his way in. Don't come to my funeral, bitch. I don't fuck with you. So when you look at me in my casket, remember me. Think of me telling you, bitch, I don't fuck with you.
Bitch, I don't fuck with you with your dog
I'm
ass.
out here. Bitch, I'm out here.
I'm out here.
Yeah.
Oh, pause it real quick, John.
Yeah, now let's
pause
go.
it real quick. And so listen, now this ain't got nothing to do with like what just happened. We gonna get to that. Young boy definitely got homeboys around, right? But you could tell his homeboy that had the money. When young boy done with his clothes,
Yo, throw him on.
All right, so I'm gonna keep
he
it 100.
definitely couldn't fit them pants on.
Let me get that.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all niggas, bro. I'm doing that. Like I'm that friend.
What? Throwing the clothes on because it's like,
Let
yo,
me get that.
What the fuck?
I'm
I'm fresh.
a
Yeah,
one-time
but like,
wear.
yo,
Jordan's a one-time
But
with
wear.
his hand
It's like this. It's like this. If I'm young boy and I'm giving my clothes to you,
Yeah,
bro,
that ain't gonna
I'm
work.
fucking
That ain't gonna work.
5'7".
That ain't
You
gonna
feel
work.
me? Like
That ain't gonna
that's
work.
what I'm saying. That's how I look.
No, it's sick because the jeans. Like me and you
That's
wear the
what I'm
same
saying.
shorty.
Look at his jeans.
Jeans.
Rock
Pull
my
that video
six.
back up, John.
Hey, yo,
Pull that
hell no,
video
yo.
back up. Pull that video back
Nigga
up.
said
Look at
his
his
jeans, bro.
He said these are
Hold up.
Marys. No, I
Where
gotta
is that?
get these.
Marys?
We gonna have to.
Hey, I gotta be back in Baton Rouge.
We'll see
So
if he
hope
pop
I'm
back up.
going back to
He
them.
gonna pop back up.
All right, fuck it, yo. Y'all
Back
don't
up.
mind that.
Time.
Back up.
Bro, the
Alright,
nigga
go.
jeans was like
Fucking
this.
slime, free league dog,
we
bitch.
gonna
I got
try to catch it
foreigns
again.
all in it, yo. Oh, inherited ass, bitch. Yeah, everything I got, Everything I got, I made on my own. Old pussy hoe, you see that cat?
So mad.
Bitch. Yeah, fuck niggas, fuck
Hold on, check the homie out. Check the homie out. Check the homie out. Check the homie out.
Don't come to my funeral, bitch. I don't fuck with you, so when you look at me in my casket, remember me. Think of me telling you, bitch, I don't
fuck with you.
Oh, here go.
Dog ass up out this church. I'm out here.
Look at my money though. Check me out.
Hey, yo, them shit. Y'all gotta watch this video,
they
man.
they stop right above the knee. They won't go up no further.
Them bitches look like some compression.
He said,
Like compression.
They got compression shorts on with a belt. These compression shorts got belt loops.
Compression shorts with belt loops.
My balls hurt.
So how much time we got? What we got? 10 minutes left. Before we jump.
should have got into this first, for real. Who started? This shit. Should have said it before the show.
Before we get any further, I want to say rest in peace, Tech 9.
Yeah, we should have probably said that before
Rest
the
in
show
peace, Tech
started.
9. I mean,
We should have probably
legendary battle rap
too, bro.
Battle rap legend, yeah.
I want to see.
I'm sure everybody that's watching this, y'all know who Tech 9 is. If not, Google Tech 9, YouTube Tech 9. Look up his battle.
Body bag.
Face ain't the same.
Body bag.
But yeah, he
You was a body bag before you was a body bag.
You said body bag. You already had hella buzz, man. Oh, yeah. Rest in peace, Tech 9 for real.
Rest in peace, yo. And big battle coming up, I think next month. Versus Awesome.
Yeah, Tech 9 versus Awesome. We're gonna watch like 3 minutes of that real quick.
Just a couple
I was watching this shit earlier, actually.
Just a couple bars
yesterday. Nigga, he was.
Yeah, this all up the top too, my man. It goes right up the top.
Yeah, bring it forward a little bit, John.
There we go.
You a down south rapper, all of that's and acting with dumbass hooks. Shorty got a booty clapping. I told you before, save all the rapping. R.I.P. to Pimp C, and I get the pimp smacking. These niggas is out of control.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is coaching these hoes?
So that was a little bit of Tech 9 versus Awesome. I'm pretty sure if y'all fuck with us, y'all probably already know about that. But if you don't,
will be entertained.
You better go watch it for real. Tech 9 versus Awesome.
Rest in peace,
for real. Rest in peace, Tech 9. Yeah. World news. You want to tap into this?
What you was talking about the verse? Oh, you was talking about that?
Yeah, I was talking about that shit. I was saying we probably should have said that first for real. But yeah.
Who you want to start at? I start with the Arby's employee, bro.
Oh.
I didn't hear about this shit for real.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's go through this for real, and then we gonna get the good segment.
Let me get her name.
Arby's.
So an Arby's employee.
We got the meats.
So how y'all? Just right at the top. How y'all feel? How y'all reacting when if a nigga or female spit on you? We already know that's top. That's number one. Disrespect. You feel me?
Can I tell you exactly how I reacted? And I was in middle school. Woodlawn Middle.
Shoot.
I slapped a motherfucking head through the. If you were there around.
The little push windows.
No, the big glass window by the front office. That big shit, that 8-foot glass. Yeah, that shit shattered. Yeah, I slapped the motherfucking heads. I ain't through that shit because I'm sorry.
That nigga spit on you?
I didn't. And it was like a half of a second reaction.
He spit on you in middle school? That's crazy.
Yeah, like dead in my face. He turned around and spit in my face, and I slapped the motherfucking head through the goddamn window.
As he deserved.
I almost got put out for that shit.
As
but
I
had to as I deserved. But I had to explain that.
Just deserved.
You feel me? It was saliva.
That shit is
like,
disgusting.
dog, that shit is.
I want to know.
Go ahead. What happened? What happened with it?
So let's say according to the outlet, this is from complex.com. According to the outlet, after committing the act, the manager, what's her name, 25-year-old Deanna Young, returned to the Arby's and completed her shift. She has since been charged with first-degree murder after confessing to Tulsa police that she shot 25-year-old Deshaun Talent, I guess. I don't want to butcher his name, but this happened in Oklahoma. So I guess it was
Tulsa, Oklahoma.
So you can carry open carry down there. So
we fuck with all our fans in Oklahoma.
It says officers initially responded to a call about a car that crashed into a Walmart store entrance just before 8 p.m. on Saturday. They then discovered Talent in his car with a gunshot wound to his chest. He later died. Detectives found on surveillance footage that Talent had got shot and had gotten into an argument at an Arby's and then threatened Young and spit in her face. Talent then promised to come back and heard it, and about an hour came back. so this is his fault then. Talent started to drive off, so Young got in her car and followed him down the street. So she was on the clock.
Got off the clock.
Crazy. The two drivers were playing cat and mouse according to the police. Then Young allegedly shot. Alright, so listen. I ain't gonna go any further. So basically,
you ain't want to hear that, huh?
No, I mean, listen. You spit in a woman first. You spit in a woman's face. You already wildin'. She in the drive-through too. You already wildin', bro.
Big wildin'.
How did y'all even get into it in that much of a span of a time for you to spit in her face?
What do you mean?
I
y'all
want
don't have
a
barbecue
sub
sauce?
without.
That's crazy. That's a nigga with
whatever.
One of them niggas. Yeah, you feel me? Like,
Bitch,
wildin',
this
bro.
ain't what I ordered.
Yeah,
right.
One of them. You feel
Bitch.
Are you geeking, bro? How in that much of time you spit on something?
I'll be back.
I'll be back though.
Yeah, in that amount of time, bro.
So you spit in a chick face. Now you realize you look in your rear view. This chick is now. This bitch said, "Fuck work. I'm off the clock. I'm following this nigga now. Now y'all driving, weaving through traffic. The worst way to go. It ain't the worst way to go, but a tough way to go, bro. Is getting shot by a chick in traffic.
It's not funny, but
That
nigga,
bitch was listening to Chief Keef on the way to your ass, bro.
Because
that's a bar.
Arby's? Like, bro, you died over Arby's.
Yeah, you definitely died over the meat.
Like the weakest fast food ever.
The weakest. Hold on, that onion rings. 5.
They curly fries. Bro.
Curly fries.
These niggas like that shit.
Mozzarella, they got those.
Roast beef ain't too bad.
What county y'all used to live in that time?
I used to work at the airport.
Oh yeah, that's the only one I went to at the airport.
This one.
Yeah, exactly. Roast beef. That was fun with the roast beef.
It's one I hunt belly too.
Yeah, so I don't know
John,
what to say
Arby's. You an Arby's fan?
Nobody a Arby's fan.
Jimmy John's.
They better put one on like.
Jimmy John's.
They better put one on
Jimmy
security
John's,
though.
Firehouse subs.
Yeah.
Sandwiches.
We got some
sandwiches.
They got it.
Hey.
They got.
But yeah, yo. Don't spit in niggas. Don't spit in girls' face. I feel like I should have had to tell y'all that shit. But y'all getting smoked all 2019 for it clearly.
Smoke down.
Don't do it,
Man, don't
You gonna get smoked like that roast beef?
Don't.
boy.
Hey, yo, don't spit in nobody's
no
face that's
questions.
supposed to be making your food, bro. I don't understand that. How do y'all?
They already.
Yeah,
Nah, he was
yeah.
thinking like this. He
How
was
does
thinking
that
like this though. They already spit in my shit, so I'm gonna go ahead and spit on this bitch, yo.
It's a fact.
End of the day, like he probably was wild on the fucking
I know
thing.
you spit in somebody, man. So hold this.
Yeah, matter of fact, I seen the spit in my shit. Then what? What if you got your food and you can see
You
the
see
spit?
spit and you like, all right, bitch.
What if you see that, bro?
Don't come to my funeral, bitch. Dog and her and they
No, that ain't funny.
Happened to
That's
me.
not funny.
I'm getting on my best white woman shit. I'm taking that shit
For
straight
sure, right?
to corporate.
It's supposed
and
to be
I'm
moving like
suing.
that?
What's moving?
Your phone moving. That's hard.
It's like padding on his own.
It was just like moving.
Like, coolio.
All right, so
It's a ghost.
you got something for us though?
ScressFree
Yes,
time.
I do. I do. I got
What you
something
got?
for y'all.
Shoot it then.
Ask us.
Okay, so piggybacking off of this Trey Songz coming at Megan Stallion shit, how y'all feel about shorter guys knocking down the Stallion running?
Oh, let's go to that short guy. What's
You think he got a
hold on.
chance
What's
to,
the highest height?
knock the head off
Before-
the Stallion for the coach as he put it in his words?
What's the highest height?
It's
bro?
Hold on, how tall is Megan Stallion?
6'5".
She's 6 feet.
No, she's not.
That's what they said on the radio this morning earlier.
We got ask Dan because he definitely did an interview.
That's what they said on the radio.
Let me get that.
But
baby.
first, before I get into it,
I'm climbing. Your Lord Duval in that shit.
Chuck is definitely about an inch taller than me. But anyway, you can get your ass after this. But definitely knock down some taller chicks. I ain't got no problem with it, but it's like I got a limit.
Did I think my estimate you?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna rub my hands together.
I definitely ain't got. But I think my tallest chick was probably like 5'11".
So that's taller than
without
you, right?
heels.
That's
yeah.
taller than you.
Without heels.
That's crazy.
That's without heels.
I never fucked nobody that's shorter than me.
You
Pause.
nigga,
Bro,
you
don't break
taller
that
shit.
mirror.
You don't
taller than
count.
you?
Shay, I'm glad you said
Yeah,
I'm more than an inch taller than you, but I'm not all that tall.
You got dreads.
So granted,
Chuck is not short.
I'm not short, but I ain't tall. I'm like right there.
I think it's a
I'm like right there.
Like
torso long.
But
yeah, they add to it. It's like, alright.
Now, what I will say is in my shorter days, before I hit my little growth spurt and shit, know what I'm saying? Oh, I was knocking down the Amazons, and that was all I would go for. If you was if you was 6 foot and up, I was on it because I was, and my favorite phrase was, I love seatbelts. I use legs like seatbelts. Strap me the fuck in.
I love seatbelts. It's crazy.
I love seatbelts.
I was that guy. I didn't care.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie. So it's a weird question for me because I'm kind of tall. So it's like taller than me is really 6'5".
Totally,
yeah,
taller than me. I'm fucking China.
How about this? I'll say as a
chill.
woman who likes other females, sometimes I do like tall women. I would prefer long legs. I always wanted to be tall. I always wanted to be tall because I love long legs.
How about a chick that's like 6'1", but then when she throw the heels on, she's
tall,
your
she
height.
my height. If she bad, yeah.
Cool.
She bad, hell
She
yeah.
model.
Especially if she hoop or model or some shit like she use.
Long as her hands ain't bigger than mine.
Candace Parker.
Kevin Hart.
You can't have no Shaquille O'Neal hands.
Shorty from
Yeah,
here, right?
like if your hands is this big, shorty, if you can palm a basketball, you gotta chill.
Who really got it on his
Get your
bills,
fingers
though? I
up.
don't even know it.
No.
It's crazy. Yeah, so that was it. That was a cool question.
Like, we didn't talk.
Yeah, we knocking them stallions down.
Knocking the
Stallions get knocked down.
ScressFree brothers.
We putting shit in the L when we knocking it down on the L.
My ScressFree brothers.
Headlock knocked down.
Megan Stallion.
What's up?
Let my
6'5", but that is
Let my man's Trey knock the head off that stallion for the coach.
No, but that's all of us.
She's taller than all of us.
Well, any,
I thought she called
somebody
something
like,
All of that. Any of us.
Dollar just wants to be included. He wants to be a part of that number.
I'm short too. I'm a short guy too.
Trey shot his shot over.
We got a minute left to listen. Fun fact, y'all. Fun fact. A stallion is a male horse.
Alright, so pause that. We ain't fucking no stallions. We ain't fucking no stallions. If we fucking said 6'3" and over.
We gonna leave on that note.
But hey, episode
Bitch, I'm
33.
taking off.
What's episode 33, right?
34.
34. ScressFree Sundays podcast.
Sure.
We're leaving out of here. Black
outta here.
Mayo. Yeah, look at Shorty on YouTube. Black Mayo. I don't know where he's from, but he got some beats and some songs and shit. Yeah.
Kind of like this one.
We up.
Bitch, I'm taking off, smoking on that purple, on that purple, on that purple. I smoke the purple.
Baby, please don't leave. She want me to stay.
Just now.